So if we go into setup, in here we can change some of the options. So we see the first tab is rooms. So in here we can actually give a room a name, so we can add then the devices to the different rooms in the house. So if I want to add kitchen, click add. Here we can see kitchen has been added, and we just click save, continue. And if we go into devices, we can see that kitchen has been listed here as a room. And then if we want to add a device to that room, say for example the smart plug, you see here the unit's still busy in the status bar, so wait. Cool, so if we just click on the spanner for the device we want to allocate to a room, come in here and we can see in the top right room is listed as being no room. We can just change that then to kitchen. And then we can see that the smart plug has moved into the kitchen. And you just click save, and that is done. So we go back to setup. So then we've got location. So in here we can just change the date format, time zone, and temperature format. In net and Wi-Fi, in here we can just troubleshoot any of the network or Wi-Fi settings. If we want to change any of the internet settings, it's automatically set to automatically configure. We can manually configure the settings also if we wanted to put in a static IP address. So we just change from DHCP to static IP. And then in here, you'll just allocate the IP address. Your subnet mask, gateway, and DNS settings will all be the same as it was for DHCP. So I'm just going to go back to automatically configure. Then we have the backups tab. So in here we can see all the backup configuration settings. If you're having massive issues and you know there was a date that everything was working smoothly, you can actually back up from that date. And logs, this is just giving you the different options to view all your log transactions. Your Z-Wave settings, in here if we're having any issues here, we can also repair the Z-Wave settings. And then also you've just got a couple more options in here. Insteon, the bridge does allow for Insteon and X10 if you're that way inclined. In firmware, you can just see that the system is running on the latest firmware. So we can see that's right. And then in unit settings, we can actually give the bridges a name. If we want to secure the bridge, which basically will just be, you'll be prompted for your credentials every time you want to change any account settings, you can just click yes here.